Do you think violence against women is okay? Think of someone you love, your mother, your daughter, your sister, your wife. Now imagine if that woman was violently killed in the unimaginable grief that would grip your community. This is femicide, the killing of women simply because they are women. And in Canada, it happens about once every other day. Now I have a few more questions for you. Are you aware of the international law, the Convention on the Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women, commonly known as CEDAW? And what does this seemingly distant international law have to do with femicides here in Canada? Let me explain. CEDAW is the international law that legally protects all women from violence. In Canada, we address femicide at the domestic and international levels. And while there's been a lot of research that's happened in both of these areas, my research connects them. As a feminist researcher, I answer my question, how has CEDAW influenced femicide in Canada, by tracing CEDAW's influence in Canada through over 50 years of documentation, including reports from CEDAW, the federal government, and Canadian feminist organizations. What I found might surprise you. While Canada has a reputation for being a leader in women's human rights, the reality is that Canada has a long history of failing to address local femicides. Instead, it is the feminist organizations that have been working since the 1970s to establish this reputation by raising awareness and demanding that Canada do something. The good news is that Canada's inaction began to change when CEDAW began working together with these feminist organizations. The most important point of this collaboration came after decades of Canada failing to address the crisis of missing and murdered Indigenous women. In 2011, two national Canadian feminist organizations asked CEDAW to investigate these missings and murders. And in 2016, CEDAW's report stated that Canada must conduct its own investigation and develop a national plan to address the root causes of violence against Indigenous women. Since then, Canada has done both. My research has shown that this collaboration between feminist organizations and CEDAW has not only held Canada internationally responsible, but it has also set the stage for national-led change. At the beginning, I asked you if you think violence against women is okay. Most of us probably thought no. A few decades ago, some of us might have said yes. Femicide is becoming less acceptable and less common in Canada. But the work isn't over. Violence against women happens in every community, and there's two simple things that you can do to help eliminate femicide. First, believe the survivors of violence, and two, support local feminist organizations, especially those that advocate for marginalized communities. Thank you.